What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Charge It Up. For today's video, let's talk about the Tesla Model X touchscreen features. Let's go. Alright guys, what I'm going to start with this video is I'm going to actually go through the entire features and benefits portion of the 2020 Model X 17-inch vertical display. It's a touchscreen, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go through the options and functions and buttons. We'll start at the top left, go right across, and then we'll go down to the bottom and then go across on the bottom as well. What I will eventually do is I will actually start a series on the touchscreen. The first one is going to be the main screen, and then I'll quickly go through quick controls, suspension, lights, driving, autopilot, vehicle, everything else. I'm actually going to go and create a different video for each one, highlighting and going through each and individual. I will create a new series on the channel, and I'll be strictly just for the touchscreen features and benefits, which I think is actually pretty good because I haven't found that many out there on YouTube as is. So let's go ahead and get started with the main screen as you get into the car. So as you get into the car, we'll take a look at the screen here. Again, 17 inches. It's a big screen. It's awesome. I love this screen. It works really quickly. As you can see, no issues. There's no lag time or anything like that when it comes to pressing buttons or it actually following through on what you've actually pressed. Super impressed with the screen and the features so far. I have not had any issues with it. It has frozen once, where obviously you just reboot the system and everything was fine afterwards. So let's go ahead and get into this first video, and that is the entire screen and all the buttons and what they do. Let's go to the top left hand corner here, and the first thing on the top left hand corner is the lock button. So you can manually lock and unlock the vehicle on your own. Let's move over to the next portion here. That is going to be the charging option, so it'll give you some charging information. Then we'll go over to the next one, and that is the garage. As you can see right there, that's the garage. The garage door is obviously connected, so the garage will open when you get close enough to the garage door. Next one over is the driver profiles. I've got one for myself and Elaine, so that is nicely set there. Everything that you change on the screen or when it comes to vehicle settings, it'll actually save everything, so you never have to do it again, which is amazing. Then we move over to the right hand side. We've got the dash cam footage. Then we got Sentry mode. We've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and the current time. Let's go ahead and move down to the bottom left. As you see, there's a row of buttons at the bottom. Let's go through those. The first one is your quick options for the vehicle. Again, it's got a bunch of different options that we'll go through in different videos. Next one would be the music options, and we'll do a video for that one as well. The button on this third button here is actually the app launcher. Now, there's your phone call, calendar, camera, energy graph, charging, web browser, entertainment, and of course the toy box. We'll actually go through each and every single one of these and make a video individually. Right next to the app launcher button, we've got the driver's side heated seats next to that, and we have three different options there. As you can see, it's really quick too. So right next to that, we got the fan. The fan is obviously for the climate control. We'll turn that off for now because it's nice and toasty in the car right now. Over to just a bit slightly over to the right, we got arrows, and arrows obviously change the temperature. You can do that manually. Next to that, then we've got the passenger seat heated seat. Next to that, we got the defrost, or we got the AC for the front windows, and we got defrost for the front windows, and then we got the rear windows for defrost. Last button on this list here on the bottom row is the volume button. I usually never use it from here because I usually use it from the steering wheel, which is right over here, and I will do a video on the steering wheel buttons as well as the instrument cluster options and settings and stuff like that too. We'll go back to the main screen here, and this is a huge screen. As I mentioned previously, it looks amazing. Look at that. As soon as you zoom out, it shows you all the superchargers. That is awesome. There are so many, and it's just getting better and better, which is amazing. Newest feature here, it actually shows you how many are available at each stall without even having to click on it. So that is awesome. So very intuitive, very quick. Don't have to worry about anything like that. So let's quickly go over to buttons on the navigation screen. On the lower right hand corner, right over here, we've got the first button, which then turns into satellite mode, which is obviously awesome. Satellite mode, some people I know that actually use the satellite mode all the time. Then we move over to the next button underneath, and that's traffic. So this actually, I have this on all the time, and then it just shows you all the traffic. There are the traffic areas: green, orange, and red, obviously, just like your Google apps for the most part. Then the third button at the bottom is to actually just show you supercharging stations that are available, and you can actually scroll that back and forth. Now also does show you the charging, so version 1, version 2, version 3 charging. They can actually have options to as well, which is actually really awesome. What else is on this screen? Obviously, I'll show you the current location. So this is on Burner Trail, which is not really my address. Next, we'll do the navigation. So obviously we got the navigation bar on the top left corner here. Previous locations are all saved and goes in there. Again, you can just hit something, actually calculates the route for you. And then if you actually need to go and charge, and it actually tells you it'll be 50% battery when you get there, which is really, really handy, and 13% for a round trip. So that's all the way out to about 2.5 hours away from here. So that's out all the way to Collingwood. So that's actually pretty cool as well. So that's a nice feature, and it shows you the supercharge along the way in case you have to stop, which in this case we wouldn't have to. Zoom in, zoom out options, but you can just pinch like you normally do as well. So that is a great feature, and again, it's nice and quick, no lag, no issues or anything like that, which is awesome. All right guys, that's it for this video. It's a quick overview of the main screen as soon as you get into the car on the Model X. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for future videos on the Model X. Have a good one, guys.